Hello everyone, my name is Robert Van Kirk. Some of you know me, some of you maybe don't, but I have spent most of my life trying to help other people. In high school I founded the LGBT Community Coalition of Michigan, which was a nonprofit that was designed to provide a safe prom experience to anyone regardless of sexual orientation or gender identity. We did that 2 years in a row. We fundraised over $12,000. We had about a total of 150 kids in the 2 years participate in the prom. It was really rewarding and successful. And then moved on into college and helped undergraduate students in my university when we were fighting for better representation in the student government and better accountability on the part of the administration in terms of our tuition costs and cost of living on campus. So when I went into graduate school after that, I also continued on my advocacy work and spent years fighting the administration again for pretty much the same issues I was fighting with them on in undergrad. And after I graduated from grad school, I went into politics and ran for state house in Michigan. I was running on issues like a Medicare for All system, creating affordable college so that everyone could afford to go to college, basically tuition free, and other programs including issues related to racial justice and healing, but also issues around sexual orientation and gender identity to finally make sure that people can be fired for their job, which I had been for being gay. So I've spent all my life trying to help other people, and I've never asked for a GoFundMe before because I've never, I guess, had the nerve to, because I've always been the type of person that's helping, not asking for help. But at this point, I have no idea what to do. I've decided to switch careers into nursing, but as a result, there's a lot of less funding than was available for my undergrad the first time, because I'm a second career student. I've applied to City Colleges of Chicago, which is the community college out here, and been accepted, obviously. But I was working with them for about 2 months now on funding for my education, and found out I had to take out private loans, and went through a long process to get private loans, and fighting with them back and forth on whether or not I could get private loans and how to get them and all that sorts of stuff. And then finally, when I got them, they put it on hold and said, "I'm sorry, we can't accept this because you could have taken out federal loans." And then they said, and then after about 2 weeks of that, they said, "Oh, actually, you can't have taken out federal loans. You can take out private loans, that's fine." And then they were like, "Well, actually, you can't take out private loans either because you don't qualify, because you're not seeking a degree at this university, you're seeking to transfer. And as a result, you don't qualify." So as it stands now, I can't take out a private loan, and I can't take out public loans, and there's no way for me to pay the about $2,000 of tuition that I need to pay, on top of the fact that I was going to use the loan money, $7,000, to help pay for my cost of living while a student, because if you also don't know me, in 2012 I had a brain incident. I was dead for 5 or 6 minutes. I had something called Al Kappa, which is anomalous left coronary from the pulmonary artery, where my arteries were once switched around and my heart wasn't receiving enough oxygen. And so my heart stopped while I was riding my bike to campus, and I was, very long story short, put into a medically induced coma to try to save brain function when they put me into an ice bath. After that, I collapsed, or after that, they said I was in a coma and brain dead. And at best, I'd be able to sit up and feed myself, sort of pull the plug. And the day they were going to pull the plug is the day that I woke up and started a pretty fast path to recovery, and that included getting open heart surgery to correct the issue. But as a result, I do have brain damage, and it's harder for me to take courses now than it was before the incident. So as a result, I need to spend a lot of my time focusing on my education, whereas other students might not have to spend as much to do as well. So that's why I was trying to take out more money so that I could afford to not have to work all the time and afford to actually take the classes very seriously. So that's why I'm asking you for your help today. It's not fair, it's not right. I'm sorry that I have to ask, and I'm sorry that we live in a country where this is a requirement for so many people. But if you could please find in your heart to help me after everything I've done, if you know me, or if you don't know me, everything you've heard about me, please, I very much appreciate your support, and I hope you have a good night.